Hello guys, welcome to Ashley Last Show. We are going to do a video about the review of the Resident Evil Revelation Collection for the Switch. Is it good? Talk more about it. First of all, I played 1 and 2. I played a little bit of the multiplayer, both 1 raid mode. Then I'll go more into raid mode and then I'll go to the campaign. For the price, 40 bucks. One bad thing is that it only comes, the cartridges like this, it's only Revelation 1, and you get a code, and that's for Revelation 2, and you're gonna have a space, about 26 gigs of space on your Switch. So hopefully your hard drive, hopefully you have a big enough SD card, micro SD card, for actually to play the game. Well, pretty much I did, and I'm pretty much gonna get a 400 gigabyte because I think there's gonna be more games like it so far for more digital purchases. I think more and more the remaster is going to be more and more of a digital code. I know that Bayonetta 1 and 2 is coming out to Switch soon, and 3 for Switch as well. I believe 1 and 2, Bayonetta 2 is going to be in digital format. And I think that's what I think. There's more and more games coming out. It's like more storage. You better get more bigger micro SD card for it as well. So far, it's good. It's very good. I give this thing out a 7 out of 10. Two it is I'm not much of a Resident Evil fan. I play over 1 through 4. This will take place around Resident Evil 4 for Revelation, and multiplayer is pretty good. Don't like no multiplayer in Resident Evil. It's raid mode. Basically, you go with other people and you go around kill as much zombie as possible, and you get loot in the end. Yeah, I'm not really good with controller based, and it's just not my thing. If you see me play, playthrough of it, you see why I'm not good with controller based. But I'm good with keyboard and mouse. If it's keyboard and mouse, I'll kill you guys. Counter Strike, Halo. Because I can play keyboard and mouse in Halo 1 and 2. I have that on the PC, and Destiny as well. So far, that's good. Resident Evil 1, I would say this would be a lot better than Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil Revelation 1, I think it has a very good in-depth storyline than Revelation 2. Revelation 2 gets more in-depth after the Terragatia and the destruction of Terragatia. Tells you. But those two games had two different type of storyline on it, but at the same timeline of it as well. But you play different character. You play Joan, Chris, Raymond, and Parker on the first one. I thought that the first one's gonna go be like the second one be like after number 1, but I thought it was gonna be more involved with Raymond and Veronica games. I want to see them killed. Because towards the end of Revelation 1, you get all the shock factor for it. Revelation 2 didn't really have much of a shock factor of the story. It's good. It's just not what I want to see. I want to see Veronica and Raymond get their asses shot in the head. Seeing what happened in the Revelation 1. Not gonna get too much of the spoiler of it. The boss fight on the first one is a lot harder than the second one. The second one is a lot more easier than I expect. Than I was very surprised of. It's just that I don't know why they didn't make it as hard as the first one, or a little bit harder for it. Because Resident Evil 1, you have to go around and you gotta shoot at certain places to maximize the damage. Number 2 is you just shoot anywhere and you don't freaking die, except for the zombie, the infected minions. Some of them are pretty hard to kill, some of them are very easy, but a lot of ones that actually have a little smaller opening, you gotta shoot, and you gotta figure out where to shoot for the little orange ooze. Plus, you gotta destroy so that it'll die because it's like the infection situation. But so far, it's just what it is. I was surprised that Wesker had a twin. Wesker was a twin, so we get to see more of that, and looks like Wesker's legacy will live on towards the end. But I don't know if there's gonna make a next game after this after this. I think they have a chance to go in two follow after Revelation 1 or 2. So there's like 2 Sprout that Capcom can do it, and I don't know if they're going to do it because they did Resident Evil 7, and that was like the prequel of all the Resident Evil. So I don't know if they're going to revamp the whole storyline after that. But so far so good. I enjoyed it. It's just not really. I haven't played much like horror. I won't say this is an actual horror game. I'll show you this game is more of a suspense and more story driven than a horror game. I don't consider this as a horror game. It did not scare me. I'm like, oh shit, because I see a big ass freaking boss coming at me. Like, yeah, don't want to die, but I got killed so many freaking times. The tree chart skills so far. It's good. It's good to add to my collection, but also it's like there's a lot of things I could do better. I know this game was for the 3DS. I was about to pick it up because but I was like, nah, just wait. It came out for the Wii U. I'm like, should I pick it up? And then the Switch came out. I was like, yeah, just pick it up because it's got a lot cheaper. Then it's just I'm not really much of a Resident Evil fan. My wife is. Actually, my wife's more of a Silent Hill fan. But I'm more of a Dead Space guy, so. But anyhow, so I think, and is it worth $40? Do you want the cartridges? Go for it. I would you just buy it digitally and just delete it afterwards after you beat it. But if you already beaten it, and it's not gonna be a much of a wow factor for you. It's just you already have it out on the 3DS. Portability, graphic wise, a lot cleaner, smoother. I checked some of the stuff online for it, but if you're a huge Resident Evil fan wanting the collection, go for it. If not, I'll just wait for this price to go a little bit lower to $20 or $30 for the collection. But you can also buy it individually on digital for $20 a piece. It's just that it takes a lot of space. Just letting you know, a lot of these games take a lot of space. I'm surprised that they did not put one cartridge because I